What's up, Notary Nerds? It's your girl, Monica, here to teach you what is a DSBS profile. This is very important for all of you who will be following me into 2024 as we try to snag a government contract. You absolutely must have a profile on the DSBS, and it needs to be healthy and up to date. DSBS stands for Dynamic Small Business Search. Dynamic Small Business Search, and that is basically a database. The DSBS database is a place where government procurement officers will go searching for small business owners so that they can connect those small business owners with upcoming contracting opportunities. They go there to try to avoid this big long waiting process. If they're looking for somebody specific, they go into the DSBS profile, searching for a small business owner, hoping, praying that they find one with a profile that has a capabilities narrative and is up to date and all of the things, okay? So what we're about to do is we are about to go into the DSBS profile. That's what we're looking at now. And we're going to select the state of Tennessee, and we're going to look for my company, okay? So as you can see here, there's all kinds of little criteria that you can add. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip down, and I'm just going to go ahead and put in Complete Signings LLC. And that's my company name. And I want the DSBS profile to find me and to tell me what it sees about my business. Okay, here's my listing. That is the listing, and I do not have a capabilities narrative, so that's not good. I recently updated my sam.gov profile and attempted to update my DSBS profile, but the system was down and I couldn't, so I have to go back in the days ahead and check that out. So here you go. My profile was created 12/23 of 22. It's active. There's my company name, my UEI, my address, all of my information, my cage code, and it says, yes, accepts government credit cards. You absolutely want that, because if you say no, they're going to think, well, is this really even a business that doesn't accept credit cards? My legal structure, my ownership and self-certification information is there. And it also will tell them that, hey, this is a SBA certified woman-owned small business and an SBA certified economically disadvantaged woman-owned small business. This is not just a self-reporting. This is a third party. The Small Business Administration has looked at this company and verified that this person and this company is small business or woman-owned certified. So here are all the NAICS codes. Right now, my NAICS code, my primary one, is Professional and Management Development Training. I've recently updated that to reflect courier work, and I am going to go back in, like I say, and update my DSBS capabilities narrative very soon, because right now I don't have one. So you guys are like, well, wait, Monica, I thought you were going to be doing farming. Like, that's what you wanted to focus on. I am trying my best to focus full time at Out the Mud Farm, because that's what brings me joy. However, farming costs money. And I've got the one cash crop and would love nothing more than to spend all my time in development of my second cash crop, which is homemade soap, which is also bringing me joy. It's kind of creative, and it's letting me create something. And I actually love, turning something into from nothing to something, if you know what I mean. And so I have started making soap and everything like that. But here's the deal. All of this is going to take money. And if I'm being realistic with myself, my efforts in homesteading and making homemade soap and then buying goats and getting chickens and all of those things, it's going to require that I have money coming in from somewhere. And that's the reality of this. And any homesteader or full-time farmer will tell you that there's not a lot of money in agriculture when it comes to that. So you have to have some other way. And these government these awards keep popping up. Look at this one, $542,700. That was just November the 1st that was awarded, right? So this is a courier contract, so I can't keep ignoring these. Like I'm trying my best to get to the farming, but these contracts are they're happening so often that I just have to turn and pay attention. This one's from November the 17th. Look, $936,000. Like, hello, okay? Like, even if I didn't get all of that money, even if I'm just like project managing the deal and connecting, a subcontractor with the government agency to do the work, I'm still cool with that. Look at this one from November the 22nd, $1,075,836. So I cannot ignore these. I have a business. I have a verified business that's economically disadvantaged, woman-owned, certified. So of course I have got to pay attention to these contracts. And those are just three that I've seen this like today. Go to the YouTube channel for Notary Nerds. I've been talking about these awards for weeks, for months. $1 million, 1.3 million, 225,000. So I just could not ignore and cannot continue to ignore the courier government contracting opportunities. And so, So speaking of which, there's one that's coming up in January. So I want to get in on it. So I'm going to click on it and show you guys what it's all about. It's with the VA, which a lot of them are. And this one is for a service disabled veteran. It's an original set aside for a service disabled veteran-owned small business. And so another thing that this DSBS database does for you is it helps you find partners, right? So as I'm looking through here, I see this is for the VA, Nebraska, Western Iowa healthcare system. And I see again that this procurement is a total set aside for a service disabled, veteran-owned small business. And so what I want to do is I want to use this DSBS profile to potentially find a partner, right? I want to be able to find someone who I can partner with. Because again, I'm trying to farm. I'm not trying to go to Nebraska and Iowa to do courier work. No, I want to use my company to do some project management to connect the dots for this particular opportunity. So I'm going to go click and look for a service disabled veteran-owned small business. And I'm going to use the courier NAICS code 492110 to see if I can't find a potential partner. And if you didn't notice at the top, I did select a state, or maybe I think I'm just searching for everyone. And then I'll go back and I'll narrow it down to the state of Nebraska. So here I'm just searching for all across the country, any service disabled veteran-owned small business that has the courier NAICS code in their profile. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to change and update that search so that I'm searching specifically for the state that's mentioned in this upcoming opportunity, Nebraska and Iowa. So I'm going to start with Nebraska, looking for a service disabled veteran-owned small business, putting that NAICS code in for couriers, which is the 492110. And once I get that input, then what I'll do is hit the search button and see what comes up. So I'm searching specifically for the state of Nebraska this time. I'm going to make sure my company name has been removed because I'm not looking for myself anymore. I'm looking for a partner. And so hopefully something comes up. Oh, perfect. Yes. I've got a company that comes up, Buckeye Services Incorporated, out of Nebraska. So they are a potential partner, right? Because again, I'm trying to farm. I'm not trying to do courier work, okay? I'm trying to use my notary business in the courier space to get in on a government contract that I will go find another company who does provide courier services in that location to provide, which means I'm not going to get all of the money from the government contract, but I'm going to get some of it. And if I do that enough times, then I'll have enough semi-passive income coming in so that I can focus on farming full time. So here's another one. I searched for Iowa this time. Again, this is the profile for that company. I actually clicked on that so we could actually see it. They don't have a capabilities narrative either, but here we can see that they have courier and express delivery services as their NAICS code, but their primary NAICS code is something else. And that's the case with a lot of these businesses. Everybody has different things going on. So here they are absolutely SBA certified as a small business. And guys, this is the thing about Notary Nerds. We're always here for you to help you do whatever you need to do to put your business at the forefront. So we've got some tools. One of those tools is a listing on the Certified Notary Medical Courier directory so that when you start marketing to these government contracting officers, they can come here and they can search you up and they can find out more about you. Here are some of the Certified Notary Medical Couriers that are already there. And we're going to start doing some marketing so that local business owners can start finding you guys as well. You also get to use the badge. Branding is so important. So when you start marketing to these government contracting officers and they need to, see your branding and what you're all about, then we have a badge that we are using to identify ourselves and separate ourselves from everybody else. This badge communicates that we are HIPAA certified, and we are, right? Because Notary Nerds has partnered with Pro Trainings to make sure that all of the notaries are able to get the necessary HIPAA certification so that these government contracting officers know that we're serious, we're the real deal. And not only that, when we start emailing these government contracting officers, we want our email signature to look professional and indicate the same about the HIPAA certification, so we've got an email signature. So another thing we're putting in there is we're also already in development of a website. So even if you have a website already, you can link your existing website to the one we're creating so that you can start marketing to these government contracting officers. And if you don't have this list that you're looking at right now, this is a list of every contractor, government contracting officer who has been associated with a courier contract in sam.gov. My team has gone and created a complete list of them. You can have it for free. Just go to the link below, download it, and then you'll have it. And it also includes their email addresses and their phone numbers. So once you get the list, you'll be able to market to them directly. But believe me, you want to help your business by upstaging your brand a little bit. Instead of just being a notary, you want to consider becoming a certified notary medical courier. You can learn more about that by clicking the link below. But the DSBS profile, guys, is so very important. Go to sam.gov, get your registration done. It's completely for free. You do not need to pay anybody. Just time block about an hour of your time to get it done. Before you get out of there, try to get your DSBS profile updated because that's where these government procurement officers are going to check out your profile. So I hope this video has helped, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.